I love Battle Truth. I put my hands on that little girl, and y'all seen the proof, the paperwork, the video. But y'all unbiased review is to accept them weirdos cover story and make me Battle Truth. I love Battle Truth.
15 minutes of fame, they won't promote your content. They said the Battle Truth is that rocker piper boy, and they did a blog about it.
I love Battle Truth.
What's that to salute? You bang your hammer when nobody's around. Let's give this Battle Truth.
I love Battle Truth.
Battle Truth a liar. Battle Truth a liar. That tranny rumor was not for real.
I love Battle Truth.
On these stages, I only do what I have to do. I make this shit look like magic too. As far as words, I get it all done with one spark of the phone. I talk through the nose like Battle Truth.
I love Battle Truth.
Yeah, so tell Tech 9 I use his microwave to heat up these biscuits. Battle Truth. Y'all do your blogs, but never mention how I be beating these bitches.
I love Battle Truth.
I'll knock you out, then stop you out till you snag a tooth. Pull out the gun, raise you up, just to pop one in you like Battle Truth. Yeah.
I love Battle Truth.
And it's true. At first, I was a fan, but now I'm angry. And you've been up here doing all that cap. Y'all niggas crucified Battle Truth. Even when he provided proof, y'all said he was lying. Norb's casting couch like Harvey Weinstein.
No, hold on. No, hold on. We got he's the man. I fuck with him.
Battle Truth? Yeah.
I think he's dope.
You know, it's crazy. I just started watching him. Like, I just started watching like the last 6 months, but I'm like, yo, he know what he's talking about. You know what I mean? Like, he's funny.
He does know what he's talking about.
And and we kind of need that.
I just feel that he goes out the.
I love Battle Truth.
Welcome to Battle Truth and my point of view. I don't know you, so I'm not a hater. I can only give you the facts that's written on these papers. And since we have no dealings, therefore the court can care less about your feelings. I'm the Honorable Maliki Markilius, your presiding judge, chairman and spokesperson for the One United Front. You are my witnesses and jury. You may be seated. Court is now in session. Let's talk about it. Okay, man. Clarissa Shields, man, was doing a live, and some trolls end up coming inside of the comment section, trolling her, trying to provoke her to wrath, to actually try to get up under her skin type stuff, right? To actually try to get up under her skin. And in this, they were basically saying Papoose was broke, basically trying to antagonize her, hoping that they could get a response from her. And that's exactly what she gave them. Exactly what she gave them. Now, in this live, when they were saying Papoose was broke, didn't really have nothing, because they going off of what Remy was talking about, she began to, you know, just address some of the things that was being said. And then she just, you know, started going nuclear on some of them. Let's listen to what was going on. Let's listen to what was going on.
No man I've ever messed with been broke. Never. Never. No man I've been with been broke. They may have not had as much money as me, but they haven't been broke. Papoose is the wealthiest man that I've been with. I'll say it again. Papoose is the wealthiest man that I've been with. And that's like no faking. I haven't paid for a flight, a hotel, a fucking purse, nothing. And I don't know how long. Food. He take care of everything. So when I be seeing people say that he broke and stuff like that, I just be like, okay. Well, I don't know how he getting the money to do what he doing for me. Because he stay doing shit for me. He stay doing shit for me. Asia Johnson, talk to me. Talk to me. You still broke. You still broke. And don't be letting everybody think that, oh, just because they posting up on Facebook that they making money. Some of these hoes is just miserable and sad. That's all they doing. That's and the most her page had got was like 50,000 views. Baby, you're not making no money. You're not making no money. I get millions of views every day. and I'm only making $5,000 a month. You're not making money with 50,000 views, mama. No, mama, you lying. You lying. You just on this bitch trolling, thinking you funny because you miserable and you sad and you wish you can be in the bitch place. You doing all that. You doing all that. Yes, my life is very peaceful. Who is this who said that? Kel. Yes, my life is very, very, very peaceful. I live in a 7-bedroom house. I got a pool in the back with a basketball court. I got a gym in the basement. I got millions of dollars. I can buy what I want. Yeah. All that. And I'm happy as fuck. And I got a good man. Yeah, talk to me. There you go. It's nothing that just how y'all can write words and y'all can make posts in capitals and y'all can blaze, y'all can post old pictures. I can too. Stupid hoe talking about that I'm slow, that I can't talk. Because words don't bother me. Yo little stupid ass. Oh, you know what? She's so fucking poor. Jasmine, rest in peace. It won't even let me fucking add her on a video. It won't even let me add you on a video. You must have a weird ass phone. How come I can't add you on a video? Slow bitch. Yeah. Get the fuck on. Today is not the morning. It's not the morning. It's not the morning. It's not the morning. If you want to get cooked, you want to get talked about, let be lucky. I'm going to keep telling y'all, this is not the lie for you to tell me to ignore a hater. I'm getting off in your ass. I'm getting off in your ass today. Talking about some stupid hoe talking about that I'm slow, that I can't talk. You mean you can't comprehend? It's 2,400 motherfuckers on here. They seem to understand what the fuck I'm talking about, except you, because you're dumb.
Okay, so that's Clarissa Shields crashing out on some women who was in her live chat, trolling her, basically claiming that Papoose is broke, he ain't got no money, you know, and she like, listen, I don't mess with broke dudes. Everybody I ever mess with has something going for themselves. And matter of fact, Papoose is the wealthiest man I ever been with. Since we've been together, I ain't had to pay for nothing. So how he broke, he doing for me. He taking care of me. Okay. I mean, rightfully so. See, that's the same thing I was saying about the Eazy situation. You know what I mean? Like, oh no, man. Like, I don't know. In that situation, like the way how, like the Eazy and Remy situation is just crazy. That whole ordeal is crazy. Like you don't know who's the evil one out of neither one of them. You really don't know who's the evil one out of them. You got Remy being evil because she the one that was married, so she violated her sacred contract she had with her husband by actually having sex with another man in the attempts of using him for money. Then you got Eazy, who may have the knowledge of that, knowing that she's Remy Ma, so he knows she's married to Papoose. They under this black love thing. Now he having sex with her, and he get to recording her, blackmailing her. You know what I mean? Well, you know, recording her to the stuff where it's out now that she find out he was planning all along to blackmail her, and by him knowing that she's still doing that, he's steady messing with other girls, getting other girls pregnant, you know, just, you know, doing. So you don't know who the evil one out of that, those two. You know what I mean? It's like what people be saying, they deserve each other because both of them snakes, both of them rats, and seem to be getting along pretty well with each other, knowing that both of them snaking each other. That's crazy to me. Here, take it, bang the gavel on your damn self. Don't worry, I'm gonna do it for you. No, man, get out of here with that trash, man, for real. Yeah, because that's what it seems like. Now, as far as Clarissa goes, because they saying, girl, you shouldn't be on the internet crashing out, you shouldn't be doing that. It depends. It depends. Anything could be used for marketing. You just need to be careful and selective on the things you say. Learn how to pick your poison in your battles correctly when you are a person of importance and on a celebrity status. You could use these things to your advantage, and you be, again, discreet on what you do, especially when you got a big fight up. So you could use it for promotion, advertising, and just be selective on the things you say. Now, if you reckless at the mouth and you ain't really considered to have knowledge, you might not want to do that. But if you smart and wise in some type of way, you want to be careful and selective on the things you entertain, that you may not be causing any harm or hurt to your product. So be careful of that. But I don't think it's bad airing some people out who be in the comments saying crazy things about you. One thing I wouldn't do, I wouldn't say their names. I wouldn't highlight their names, because some people love the fact and idea that you mention them. Like, since I've been blogging, man, I noticed people like to be disrespected. Some people like to be disrespected. They live for the moments of being disrespected. They'll come in the comments, say negative things on purpose, so you can say something to them. And let's just keep it real. The negative comments seem to stick out to most people better than the positive comments. You'll get a person responding to you in a negative comment than them responding to you in the positive comments. That's why, for the most part, I always speak to people who say positive things to me. I speak to them in the comments all the time, but for most people, they entertain the bad comments, the negative comments, than the good ones, because, that's that sinful nature that just want to air a person out when you feel like they in violation. You know what I mean? But you want to be careful about that. You know what I mean? You want to be very careful about that, So I don't see nothing wrong with her checking a few people, who may be out of line online. But you got to understand, this is the internet. And the internet will always be undefeated. Always. You ain't going to stop the negativity. You ain't going to stop the trolls, because it happens. Sad thing about it is these people be grown. They don't even be teenagers or kids. These be grown adults, deliberately, purposely making it their business to troll you every day, just looking for some type of feedback, whether it's positive or negative. And they go from channel to channel, comment to comments, looking to start mess with other people, So I don't know. I think she just needs to be careful when it comes to that part, and as you can see, she very pro Papoose. You say something about Papoose, unlike Remy, she's gonna hold him down. She's gonna hold him down. You hear what she's saying? Y'all girls just talking because you jealous. I got a good man. See, this is what I was trying to say all along. Women recognize when other men are women recognize when it's a good man. That's why it's a saying that says, do not tell your friends about how good your man is, especially when they ain't got a good man who measure up to your man. And a lot of people ain't gonna be happy for you rarely would you find somebody happy for you in your happiness when their life ain't actually happy and going good for them. Rarely would you find that. You'll start finding out they'll start envying you. You telling your girlfriends how good your man is, how much he laid down, how much he responsible and provide, and they begin to envy you for that, even though they'll be like, oh, that's good, girl, you got a good man. I wish I could say the same about mine. I can't stand that nigga. All you do is you get what I mean? Then what happens is they begin to envy you. So you got to be careful with that, man. You got to be careful with that. Women knew Papoose was a good catch. The moment Remy started, like Clarissa Shields even said something to that degree. You talking about he broke. Do you know how many women be in his DMs? Right. Because rarely could a woman say that, listen, most guys who simps allow a woman to do anything to them to some degree, because for the most part, they simps and cowards. This wasn't the case in Papoose's case that a lot of people try to think he was. We know he wasn't no simp. We know he wasn't a coward. It's already documented. He beat Eazy up in front of his homies. He was by himself. He was by himself. He didn't even have a weapon on him, which is kind of crazy, but that just go to show you. He wasn't no wimp. He wasn't no simp. He just loved his wife and couldn't help the fact he couldn't stop. He couldn't stop her from things she wanted to do. He can't. And that's not a relationship you want to be in. But we know he wasn't a coward. We know he wasn't a simp in the way that people saying, like, oh, he was letting her do this, he was letting her do that. What you expect for him to do? What he supposed to do? Beat her up? What he supposed to do? Go on the internet and tell y'all about it? No. Only thing he could do is try to talk to her, hoping that, you know, like he said this once. He like, look, I ain't beat you up easy because you had sex with my wife. I beat you up because you smiled in my face. You shook my hand. Then you was having sex with my wife. You wasn't just having sex with her. When I met you, y'all wasn't even having sex. You started having sex with her. See, it's things like that. But you heard him say out his mouth, like, look, I ain't beat you up because he say my wife a grown lady. If she want to have sex with somebody, that's on her. I didn't beat you up because she opened her leg to you. She done cheated a few times. She the one breaking the contract. I ain't mad at look, the outside dude don't supposed to respect the contract. I get that. The side nigga don't supposed to respect that. You supposed to, because you the one that signed on the dotted line. You the one that's in the marriage contract. You the one made the vow before God, not the person on the outside. I ain't mad at that. But what you not gonna do is sit here in my face like I'm saying, no, you're not going to do that part. You're not going to do that part. And that's the part he was talking about. Okay, Liz, she did that. It is what it is. He said she got problems. He said she been diagnosed with being bipolar. So, you know, I get it. I get it. And in that situation, man, what are you supposed to do? He went to counseling, tried to do the counseling thing, you know, tried to talk sense into it, tried to get family involved, tried to get friends involved. What I'm supposed to do? No, I mean, I can't make this woman love me, and I'm not going to beat her to be with me. I'm not going to beat her to be with me. So what he supposed to do? That's why I was saying in my situation, in my case, you know what I mean? Hey, what he supposed to do? Hell, I ain't finna sit here and just be sad and lonely and pouting while you gloating and laughing and smiling and trying to rub things in my face and trying to make me look bad because you got caught. Like I said, women acknowledge that. That's what Clarissa Shields was like. You know how many women in this dude DMs? They know he was a good man. It's you could rarely say that about somebody, especially when it's been proven. Look, saying you're a good man and being proven to be a good man, that's two different things. Saying it without the action to confirm it, that's two different things. So you hear her like, look, I got a good man, okay? Everybody know that. And it's good. Look, and let's just keep it real. Him being a good man had nothing to do with Remy. It's either in you or it's not in you. That's why he can continue to be a good man even without her. Even without her. According to him, you know, he believes in God and he got morals and principles. I just hope the God he believes in is the one true God, Yahweh Elohim, who sent his son to die on the cross for our sins. I hope it's that God, because that's the only true God. The Father, Son, and Spirit, that one God, who's three distinct persons. I hope it's that God, because that's the only God. You know, they said Remy's supposed to be a Christian, so I wouldn't doubt if that's who he's talking about. If Remy was confessing to be a Christian and he was married to her saying God, so shouts out to him. If his God is Jesus Christ, because that's the true God. But what you supposed to do? What you supposed to do? Yeah, hey, look, air them out. Air them out, you know what I mean? But just be careful how you do it. I wouldn't say their names and give them that shine like that, you know? But you got to understand, when you're a celebrity like that, people seek your attention. They want you to respond. They want you to say something so they can feel good about their own self. So just be mindful of that. So I ain't got no problem with her airing somebody out. And I think it works for her dealing with her promotion and selling tickets for her fight. You just need to be creative with how you do it, because the attention is going to be on you. And you know, all eyes are on y'all. The blog is going to follow it. So just be classy about what you do. Be mindful about what you do. Try to be entertaining about it. Don't mention their names, though. Don't mention their names, though. With that being said, it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment lesson question. It's yours. Subscribe to Battle Truth.